The first card's out, raise and promotion, deservingness in reverse, and exercise to increase your manifestation abilities and your energy. So you do have raise and promotion coming out as your first card. It's a congratulations card. I see it a lot like your Four Wands card, your celebratory card, coming to like maybe a group of people or like a group of close friends, close family, and celebrating something together. It says, congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of a positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So anytime I see this card, right off the bat, like I start to feel like there's something that you should be seeing like the value in. You should be grateful for this moment, or you should be feeling some sort of gratitude here. But having deservingness come out in reverse right after, you could be feeling the complete opposite of that. Not very deserving or willing to stop and celebrate this moment. It gives off like when people say they don't like celebrating their birthday or certain events for themselves, personal events. This could be because of like childhood wounding, trauma in the past, like past birthdays or celebrations, and the way that it turned out. It could cause you to kind of like retract yourself from celebrating your own birthdays, which I feel like is very common. I don't know if this is actually like your birthday that you're celebrating here. It could be. There could be a reason why I'm bringing that up. Or you could have just gotten like a raise at work, or a raise in abundance could also mean like you've gained or earned some like lump sum amount of money, or like novelty value things. Maybe you won a car, or you just got a new car. Maybe you found like a way to add an addition onto your house. Whatever it is, it's a reason for you to be excited for something that's coming in the future, but you don't really truly believe that. You don't truly have that intention for yourself right now. So deservingness, it says, you are a beloved child of God like everyone else. You deserve to receive support that will allow you to focus on your divine life purpose. Sorry if I'm talking really fast today. I do have like a sense of urgency. Might be in an energy now where you're stepping back into something that does kind of feel like your past, or your past energy. So when it says that you deserve to receive support, even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. I'm feeling like this could be something that has to do with like an extension, or like the next steps on a relationship that you might not want to talk about right now. Like it could be something that you're feeling like you have to keep a secret. I feel like you have, it's giving like eloping, or when you're, or like maybe you're pregnant and you and your partner, you both know but you haven't told anyone yet, or you guys got married and you haven't told anyone yet. It feels like you have news to share. You have something to share here, but maybe that deja vu is what's causing that deservingness that you have coming up in reverse. That deservingness, that lack of deservingness is there because of like the fear of repeating history and repeating something here. And then you have exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. The key to manifestation is to quickly have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising. It'll become a reward. And then you have hematite coming out in reverse. You could also be like hiding a ring. Like maybe when you go and like do things that put you in like a spotlight, like let's say you're like someone who is a influencer, you're on social media and you don't want people to know something, like let's say you like take your ring off, or you like swap your ring out, or whatever it is that you do just so other people don't really know what's going on in your life. Getting that from hematite because it does go back and talk about jewelry and wearing this as jewelry, and that's how it is the most like powerful. whenever I see this crystal card here, I always think that there is a piece of jewelry or some sort of jewelry involved here. So it could be a ring. It specifically talks about, or no, it actually doesn't. Does it? I thought it did. I thought it specifically talked about a ring, but it does talk about specific jewelry. But you could be hiding like a wedding ring, or you could be hiding an engagement right now from your family or your friends. And then you have labradorite. Helps expand the mind and further spiritual growth. It does this by calming the negative side of our personality and helps us to think twice when it comes to impulse behavior. This stone is linked to the third eye chakra. Let me get one more for that. Strong metalites. Okay. So this is one of the old, it says that it's a stone that reaches deep down and activates your root chakra. It's one of the Earth's oldest stones and holds the power to fulfill your goals. Used with your daily meditation, it helps you reach back to reconnect with Mother Earth. That could be something that you're physically doing right now, like actually getting into nature, sitting with the trees, touching the trees, talking to like the plants and the animals around you. This also talks about it being like the oldest stone, right? So like a very ancient stone, ancestral. Anytime I see that, I think of like timelines, I think of past lives, I think of the way that you have been like probably navigating a path or being guided down a path for centuries or lifetimes now. So I think you needed some clarity of like something that you did behind the scenes or without other people knowing, that you wanted some clarity that this was something you were supposed to do, right? So it seems like you needed a green light from like spirits or maybe a tarot reader or someone else that like, hey, yeah, eloping or whatever, like hiding your pregnancy this long or keeping things like, I feel like there is like something you feel bad about. You feel bad about keeping things a secret or maybe keeping things maybe keeping things to yourself, but I feel like you went to God about this a lot, or you went to your spirit guides. You have went to the things and the people around you, like not people, but like guides around you, and kind of like expressed how you felt this entire time to them. So it feels like you haven't really done this alone, but I don't know. I feel like, because I'm getting like a feeling of like when somebody gives you a piece of advice and you don't follow it, but then someone else gives you a piece of advice and you follow it, it's like the same piece of advice though. So it's like, I think spirits are saying like, they have probably given you this like same advice. Like they probably told you like, yeah, you were supposed to keep this to yourself. Like they're probably giving you signs and synchronicities that did align with you asking them like, hey, am I supposed to keep this low key and quiet? And I don't think that you have like put that into account. Maybe not purposely, but maybe you just needed like something more clear and direct. But I feel like spirits are kind of like, yeah, we already kind of said this to them, but I guess they need to hear it again. I think the point of this reading is just to remind you that you do everything for a reason. If your intuition told you to withhold information from certain people or not come forward with something right away, it was because you weren't destined to at that time. It's not something you should feel bad for after the fact. And if people do try to make you feel guilty for not telling them something, I mean, it's more of their own issue. I mean, they should just sit down in a corner and think about why you didn't tell them. It's not your fault. I mean, you do what you want, right? So yeah, you have Seven of Cups coming out in reverse, so there is definitely going to be like a lot of different, I feel like, things that could go, because obviously when you let out information a lot of people don't know about, you're going to get a lot of mixed reactions. So yeah, let me know how this resonates and book a reading. The link is in my bio.